Welcome in to another edition of Training Ground Dispatch here on the SDH Network, presented by Kaiser Permanente. Madison Cruz, he's Jason Longshore, finally back after the international break here. Atlanta United getting ready to face Columbus Crew back at home this Saturday. It's going to be a really tough opponent against Wilfried Nancy and a really strong Columbus side.
Yeah, I mean, you heard it today, like from Enea Mihaj. This is a team in Columbus that has a very strong identity in the way that they play. So you know what you're walking into. That doesn't make it any easier. It's very difficult against Columbus, one of the best teams in the league, but one that has been kind of struggling a little bit lately as they try to get back to who they are.
Yeah. Well, you already mentioned it as well, so we'll go ahead and toss it to them. Enea Mihaj as well as Luke Brennan talked to the media after training today, and here's what they had to say. For you and Stian, how have you seen that relationship grow on the pitch? And also, how do you guys balance each other out there in the back line?
Yeah, I feel pretty good with Stian. Also with Juan, we play a friendly game. I think also Stian with Juan, I feel good. Is always important. Obviously, to feel good with the partner you play. We have a good communication and we understand each other, and that's important. We are a little bit crazy, both of us, sometimes in the game, and that's good also. We need to bring this crazy thing in the game sometimes, but in the same time we try to be patient, calm in the moment, in the right moment. So it's a good mix, of situation, character. But yeah, obviously we are feeling good.
In Nashville, for the first time, we saw the starting combination of Bartosz and Steven in front of you guys. How much does that help you in your role at center back with that pairing in front of you? Steven, as I say, every player have different characteristics. Steven is a player that he can keep the ball in difficult situations under pressure. He can create some situations dangerous for the opponent. He can help with set pieces like we saw in the last game. But in the same time, Christian entered inside in the second half and he locked the game, So everyone is important, everyone have his strength, and that's very important, And every game is depend the opponent we face needs different characteristics. So this is the job of the coach to decide who is the best player to. How important is it to have that competition for spots for a team to be successful?
Obviously, this is the most important. The trainings are the first step to perform good in a game. So when you have good competition, even that if I don't perform good, but if I'm not in the best shape, someone else is there to take my spot. But in the same time, it's not the same having a player in less quality to face like a defender, or to have a defender make your life hard. So you feel in the game that I'm totally prepared.
How has your game improved the most in the last year, would you say?
I'd say a lot. I'd say obviously just learning different situations. I think defensively I've learned a lot from Ronnie and Kenny as well. I know they've helped me a lot. I think I like to arrive more in the box, and obviously we haven't scored as many goals this year, but I think that in my career, just getting in the box and being around, I think a lot will happen.
When we've seen you after practice, or I've been here other times, I've seen you out on the field by yourself, walking around. Mm-hmm. Do you listen to music? What does that do for you to kind of help you be grounded?
Walking around the field, or?
Yeah, just kind of after practice, taking time for yourself.
I just like to. It's usually doing extra finishing work, I just want to be the most complete player. For me, this is everything to me. I just want to continue to improve, and I'm so hungry to just get better every day. So the little things, obviously, I know matter so much. So every little thing I can do, I want to get better and improve.
2 back-to-back clean sheets for the Five Stripes, and we've seen that center back pairing between Enea Mihaj as well as Stian Gregerson and Juan Berrocal coming in as well, helping in those situations too. And you're seeing that connection really flourish on the field, and I really like the way you described it. They're all a little bit crazy, and I think that's what you need sometimes, especially in the back line.
You need it, but I think what he also said is that you need competition in training, and whether that's from Juan Berrocal, Gregerson, Mihaj fighting for 2 spots there, the midfield. I asked him about the combination of Sliš and Alzate,
Tristan Williams-Baugh has been playing very well as well. So when you get that competition for spots, you get better training sessions. And then you also have to factor in the Atlanta United 2 players that we've seen out here consistently, whether it's Gabriel Wisse, whether it's Didi Cibrian today, players who are really showing that they can hang at the next pro level, but then they come into training and you don't get the drop-off. Obviously, there's an experience drop-off, but you don't get the drop-off in terms of quality or intensity. And that's what Ronnie Deila wants. It keeps everybody on their toes, it makes the team sharper, and it makes the performances in the matches better.
Yeah, when we also saw international break, Bartosz Slisz as well as Luke Brennan were also training with the team today. Now, you might have seen a little bit more. Anybody else I'm missing?
No, those were the guys who were back. That you never know with international break, like who gets back and when they get back. Yeah. I think Cooper Sanchez might be back, but not ready to train yet. Luke, we talked to him and just trying to make that U20 World Cup roster, that's a huge potential element to boost his game, his confidence, and really like highlight his development. You know, we've seen Luke go from being an academy winger who was really good 1v1 to now a player who he's still really good 1v1, but he's also somebody who's really good in the press. Yeah. He's starting to become more goal dangerous, and that's the next step for him. If he gets that call up to the U20 World Cup, and I think he will, he's been a regular for that group, it's going to be a very big milestone in his career.
And another really big matchup this Saturday as Atlanta United will host Columbus Crew. It has to be a must-win. You need 3 points to kind of keep your playoff hopes alive for the Five Stripes. Pre-game's going to start at 6:30 p.m. with myself and Abe Gordon. Then we'll toss it over to Mike Conti and Jason Longshore, who are going to have the call around 7:40 on 92.9 The Game and the Odyssey app. Thank you so much for watching Training Ground Dispatch, and we'll be back on Thursday for one more.